My dear child, I'm going to say this once, and you must not ignore me. Your angels are not whispering this time. They are speaking loud. They are speaking with urgency. They are standing beside you, holding their hands out, trying to pull you out of something dangerous. This is your last chance. Not because I am angry, but because time is shifting. Something you were waiting for is only 2 minutes away after you receive this message. Yes, just 2 minutes. That's not just a number. That's a divine signal. A portal. A countdown. The moment you open your heart to hear me, things will shift fast. Very fast. This message is not for everyone. It was sent to you. Your angels were ordered to deliver it. There's a secret message hidden inside this that only your soul will recognize. So don't try to skip this. Not this time. You've been feeling it, haven't you? That strange heaviness in your chest. That restlessness at night. That deep inner question, God, what is happening to me? Am I missing something? Am I supposed to be somewhere else? That's not confusion. That's me pulling you toward clarity. Your miracle is not far. But you must pass one final test of faith. Your angels have been watching you closely. They've been documenting your every tear, your every sigh. And they came to me trembling this morning. They said, Father, please, please let us speak to them again. Just one last time. They're so close. They don't even know how close they are to the door. But they're tired. They're doubting. They're hurting. And I said yes. So this is not a coincidence. It's not just a video. It's a spiritual transaction. Something is going to unlock for you before this message ends. Stay till the end. Or you'll miss the code that breaks everything open. Do you know why people miss their miracles? Not because they're unworthy. Not because they didn't pray hard enough. It's because they give up too soon. They walk away when they're just 2 steps away from the blessing. But you, child, you have already suffered too much to give up now. Haven't you already cried enough? Haven't you stayed silent when others laughed? Haven't you hidden your pain for too long behind that smile? This message is here to say, enough. You don't need to pretend anymore. You are about to receive something so divine, so unexpected, it will confuse the ones who left you. It will shock even you. And it will happen only after you complete this message. That's the angel's agreement. That's the rule I set. Because I want you to show me you're still listening. Child, breathe slowly. Take this in. There are invisible hands over your life right now. And they're arranging something wild. Something uncommon. That's why your life has been so weird lately. You feel like you're being watched? You are. But not by what you fear. You are being observed by heaven. Monitored. Timed. Scheduled for a miracle that has your name carved into it. But I need your attention now. I need you to stop giving your energy to distractions. I need you to open your heart to me, not tomorrow. Now. You're not here by accident. You didn't just scroll into this by mistake. Your soul clicked. Your angels whispered. You followed. And now you're here. With me. And nothing will be the same again. Warning before we go deeper, hear me clearly. If this message reaches your soul, you must not leave without doing what I ask. Listen till the end. Your miracle is already walking toward you. But it will arrive only after your obedience. Stay till the end. Let my voice cover the parts of you that have been aching for answers. Love letter. If this divine message touches your heart in any way, subscribe now, because this is not the only one. There are more angelic revelations, more messages directly from me, waiting for you. Your angels want you to stay connected. Not for fame. Not for numbers. But so you don't miss what's next. Every time you come back, you'll feel me again. Every time you hear my voice, it will get clearer. So take that step, subscribe, and join the souls who are ready for the next divine level. Let's keep going, child. You've been betrayed recently, haven't you? Someone promised something and then disappeared. Someone showed love, but it was fake. That pain you carry in your chest isn't just heartbreak. It's transformation. Your angels let that happen not to destroy you, but to remove illusions. Because I have something so true, so deep, and so aligned waiting for you. Someone real. A blessing that doesn't fade. A breakthrough that doesn't leave scars. But the enemy wanted to trap you in bitterness before it arrived. Don't fall into that trap. Forgive, release, and focus. Because this is your turn. The light is about to fall on your name. I have seen the list. And guess what? Your name is first. A person who never said sorry is secretly watching you right now. They know what they did. And they know who you are now. But don't wait for their apology. I have something better. Something more healing. A divine compensation is coming to you that will make you cry. Not from pain, but from relief. Angels are already preparing the table. All I ask is that you stay faithful. Stay expectant. Speak as if it has already arrived. Because after you finish hearing me today, it won't take long. 2 minutes. That's what your angels whispered. That's the time it will take before things begin moving again. But not if you skip this. Not if you leave too soon. Your miracle listens to your heart. Stay connected to me and it will obey. You've been trying to hold everything together. The house. The family. Your image. But no one sees how much you're struggling. How much you cry when the lights are off. I see it. And your angels have been begging me to give you peace. So I am. Right now. Let my words fill that space inside you that feels abandoned. Let my presence replace the panic. Breathe, child. I'm still God. And I'm still here. Even when you feel nothing. I'm closer than your skin. And I will not let you break. No matter how bad it gets. I promise you, what's coming is bigger than what left. You've been feeling unlucky. Ignored. Like everyone else gets the blessings and you just keep getting tested. But you're not cursed. You're chosen. And sometimes chosen people get delayed, not denied, because the blessing they're about to receive is too big to be rushed. You had to go slow. You had to be hidden. You had to be overlooked for a little while, so that when it arrives, nobody can say they gave it to you. They'll know it came from me. That's the kind of miracle that's coming. The undeniable kind. The kind that leaves no doubt. That's what 2 minutes can do in the realm of heaven. If you're still here, that means you're ready. Let me ask you something. What would happen if you truly believed this was your moment? What if you acted like everything was about to change? Because that belief, that energy, that faith, activates the angels. They move fast when your heart agrees with my will. And right now, heaven is watching how you respond. Stay with me. Stay listening. There's more. You don't know how much has been done for you behind the scenes. If I showed you the battles that were fought in the spirit realm just to make sure you woke up today, just to make sure this message reached you, you would fall to your knees in awe. There were attacks scheduled against you that I canceled. There were meetings about your downfall that I disrupted. People tried to use your name in wrong ways, but I flipped the outcome. You were not supposed to survive some of the things you've walked through, but you did. You were not supposed to recover, but you did. And now, instead of wondering why it all happened, I want you to start watching what I'm about to do next. Your angels are ready. They've been waiting for this moment for a long time. They're watching you right now to see if you're paying attention. If your spirit is open. If you'll receive what's meant only for you. Because what's coming is so big, it cannot be shared with the wrong people. That's why I had to remove some people. That's why I had to isolate you. Not to hurt you, but to protect the purity of what's about to manifest in your life. Someone who thought they won by walking away from you is about to hear news that you have been chosen for something divine. They're going to see you shine in a way that no one expected. And child, I want you to be humble, but I don't want you to shrink. I want you to receive it fully. You've played small for too long. You've doubted yourself for too long. You've apologized for your light. But I made you to glow. I made you to be visible, even in the dark. And I'm about to light you up with a glow that will touch people around you. Yes, even strangers. That's why I'm warning you now, do not skip this. Don't treat this like just another message. This is not entertainment. This is alignment. I am aligning your soul to a higher frequency right now. You are being upgraded spiritually, mentally, financially, emotionally. You don't have to try so hard anymore. You just have to listen. Child, do you hear me? The pain you went through this year, it wasn't punishment. It was positioning. It was me pushing you into a place where you could finally hear my voice clearly, without the noise of opinions, without the confusion of fake love. You had to be broken in certain places so that you could be rebuilt with truth. And now that the rebuilding is happening, I don't want you to doubt the structure. I am the foundation. Your angels are the builders. And your heart is the home I'm moving into. Let me take over. Let me lead you now. You've done your part. You've suffered, cried, waited, prayed, doubted, and then still held on. That's why I'm rewarding you. Not because you were perfect, but because you didn't quit. And that's what matters most to me. There is a window opening above you. You can't see it with your eyes. But your spirit can feel it. That's why you've been feeling extra emotional lately. That's why the old things aren't satisfying you anymore. You're shifting dimensions. You're entering a new vibration. One that will match the frequency of your next blessing. And the reason it's taking just 2 minutes is because in the spiritual realm, time bends for those who are in alignment. The moment your heart says, yes, your angels move. The moment your soul agrees with me, the entire universe begins to shape itself in your favor. That's not fantasy. That's divine reality. That's why this message is sacred. That's why I'm repeating myself so many times, because I don't want you to miss it. This is that moment you'll look back on and say, that's when everything started shifting. That's when I heard God clearly. Someone you love deeply has been keeping a secret from you. Not because they want to lie, but because they don't know how to tell you the truth. They're afraid that if you know everything, you'll walk away. But I am working on their heart. I am softening them. I am preparing them for a divine conversation with you. It will not be forced. It will be pure. Don't chase it. Don't beg for it. Let me handle it. Let your angels orchestrate the moment. What's meant for you will arrive in peace, not chaos. But for that to happen, I need you to trust me completely. No more checking the past. No more reopening wounds. Let me heal you in full, not in pieces. There's a financial breakthrough coming to you. Yes, you. You who has been secretly worrying about money. You who's been pretending you're fine when your heart races every time a bill comes. I am not a God who leaves his children begging. I am not the kind of father who watches you suffer without a plan. There's a door opening. And your angels have already marked it. You don't have to knock. You just have to walk through it. It may look small at first. It may come in the form of a phone call, a message, a strange dream, or even a person who suddenly reaches out. Don't overthink it. Just say yes to me. Just obey the nudge. And you'll see how quickly things turn around. Remember, 2 minutes. That's the divine signal. Watch what begins to shift just after this. There's one more thing you need to hear. Stop punishing yourself for the things you didn't know. You did your best with what you had. You loved with a pure heart. You believed when others gave up. That's not weakness. That's strength. The enemy tried to twist your memory, make you think you were foolish. But I say this to you now, you were faithful. And I honor the faithful. I lift them. I bless them. I crown them. And your crown is already on the way. You just can't see it yet. But your spirit will feel it when it gets close. Your mood will shift. Your eyes will shine. Your voice will return. That's how miracles work. quietly, but powerfully. And yours is coming. Stay close, child. Stay listening. The angels are surrounding you even as you breathe. One is touching your heart. Another is guarding your house. Another is watching your phone right now to make sure this message doesn't stop midway. That's how serious this is. That's how targeted this message is. You are not forgotten. You are not late. You are exactly where you need to be to receive what you've prayed for. But let me finish. Let me speak into the deepest part of you. I know you're tired. I know sometimes you fake energy just to get through the day. You smile when your heart is heavy. You laugh at jokes that don't touch your soul. You show up for people who wouldn't even notice if you disappeared. And I see all of that. That's why I'm sending a miracle that will not just change your circumstances, but will heal the parts of you that nobody claps for. The wounds you've covered so well, even your closest friends can't see them. But I do. I always have. And this message is me putting my hand on that invisible place inside of you and saying, enough. You've carried this pain long enough. Now let me carry you. Because you don't have to be the strong one all the time. You don't have to pretend like everything is okay anymore. I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm just asking you to stay here with me, just a little longer, because what's coming next is going to be worth every silent battle you fought. There's something you prayed for a long time ago, and then you gave up on it. You convinced yourself maybe it wasn't meant to be. Maybe I changed my mind. But child, I never forgot that prayer. I just saved it for the right time. And that time is now. The answer is on its way, not in the form you expected, but better. So much better. And I'm not just giving you what you asked for. I'm adding peace to it. I'm adding clarity. I'm adding protection so you never lose it again. That's the kind of God I am. I don't tease my children. I don't raise your hopes just to watch them fall. When I say something is yours, I mean it. But I need your patience. I need your heart to trust the way my timing works. You're about to see why I made you wait. And when you see it, you'll cry, not from sadness, but from joy. A joy so deep it will heal things you didn't even know were broken. And yes, someone you trusted deeply is talking about you right now in ways you wouldn't imagine. But don't let that steal your focus. You are not what they say. You are who I say you are. You are chosen. You are covered. You are rising. And their words will have no power over your future. Let them talk. Let them assume. Let them laugh. I am preparing something for you so loud, so radiant, so unexpected, it will silence every lie without you saying a word. This is not the season to explain yourself. This is the season to align yourself with me. Because the moment you do, your angels will be released to move faster than you've ever seen. What would normally take years will take months. What would take months will take days. That's the speed of divine timing when your faith is sharp and your heart is open. Child, listen closely, this is your angel's final attempt to wake you up before something important unfolds. That's why they've been whispering strange things into your dreams. That's why you keep seeing the same numbers again and again. That's why certain people are suddenly distant. That's why the room feels different, even though nothing has changed. Because in the spirit realm, everything has changed. You are not the same anymore. Something inside you has matured. You're not begging for love anymore. You're not chasing validation. You've stopped over-explaining your soul to people who don't even know how to hold it. And that growth is why your miracle has been approved. Because now, you're ready. Now, you can receive without self-sabotage. Now, you'll protect what I send, instead of questioning it. That's the real victory, not the thing you get, but the person you've become while waiting. You've been thinking about giving up lately. Secretly. Silently. You haven't told anyone, but you've had those thoughts. What's the point? Why do I try so hard when nothing works? Maybe I'm not meant for a good life. But hear me right now, those are not your thoughts. That's not your voice. That's the enemy trying to confuse you because he sees how close you are to breakthrough. He's afraid. That's why you've been under attack. That's why everything feels like it's falling apart. But it's not falling apart. It's falling into place. And that heaviness on your chest will lift the moment you choose to believe again. Not because you're strong, but because I am. I've carried you this far, and I'm not about to drop you now. The angels around you are not here to scare you. They're here to protect you. One is standing near your front door. Another is guarding your phone and messages. Another is walking beside you when you sleep. You may feel alone, but you're surrounded. They are watching, reporting, and celebrating every small act of faith you do, even the ones no one else sees. When you said, "Thank you," through tears. When you smiled through heartbreak. When you helped someone even when your own life was falling apart. They saw it all. And now, they are rejoicing, because they know something you don't. Your miracle is not on the way, it's already here. It's just waiting for your awareness to meet it. And that's what this message is doing. It's unlocking your spirit so that when it arrives, you don't miss it. You've come too far to give up now. You've overcome things that could have broken you completely. And even though you don't always feel strong, you are one of my strongest. Yes, you. The one reading this right now. Your strength doesn't come from how much you can carry, it comes from how quickly you return to me when you're weak. That's what makes you unstoppable. That's what makes you favored. So I say this again, don't skip this. Stay till the very end. Stay plugged in. Stay aware. Because there is something I am about to drop into your life, and when it comes, I want you to be ready, not scared. Not confused. Not distracted. But ready. Your life is about to change without warning. And when it does, everything will start making sense. Even the pain. Even the delays. Even the things that didn't work out. You'll see how it all fits together. There is someone coming into your life soon who will carry a divine connection to your destiny. A person who will not be afraid of your light. A person who will not run from your past. They have been prepared the same way you have. Through storms. Through heartbreak. Through fire. But they're coming with healing, not more pain. They're coming with answers, not more questions. And they will know you, not just in flesh, but in soul. That's why I'm clearing your space right now. That's why certain people are fading. I'm making room. Let them go. What's coming is bigger than what's leaving. What's coming is a mirror, not a mask. And when you meet this soul, something inside you will say, this is the one. Not just in romance, but in purpose. Because your soul is not meant to do life alone. And your angels are guiding this person toward you even as you read this. I want you to prepare yourself, not just in mind, but in spirit. Because the kind of miracle I'm sending can't land on chaos. It needs a resting place. So I'm cleaning out the clutter in your life right now. People, habits, thoughts, emotions, anything that would interfere with what I'm about to deliver is being removed. That's why things feel uncertain. That's why people are acting different. That's why doors are closing. But don't fight it. Don't run after what's leaving. If you chase what I'm removing, you'll delay what I'm sending. Just let go. Trust that I see the whole picture. I'm not taking anything from you without giving something better. I know what you need even more than you do. And I am not late. I am not forgetful. I am intentional. You are about to receive what others said was impossible for someone like you. Not because you're lucky, but because you're aligned. Because your heart is still soft even after all the heartbreak. Because you still believe in love. Because you still look up to heaven when things go wrong instead of looking down on yourself. That's why I'm choosing you. That's why I've marked this moment. Your name has been spoken in rooms you haven't even entered yet. People are thinking about you. People are watching you quietly, trying to figure out how you keep going. How you carry so much and still smile. And what they don't know is that it's me. I'm the one lifting you. I'm the one keeping you sane. I'm the one holding your pieces together when everything around you tries to break them. And I will continue doing that. But now it's time for more than just survival. It's time for restoration. For increase. For peace that stays. For joy that doesn't vanish in the morning. You've been living in survival mode for too long, and I didn't create you just to survive. I created you to shine. To heal. To impact others. To walk in freedom, not fear. And that begins now. You've had a feeling in your stomach lately. Like something big is about to happen, but you can't explain it. That's me stirring your spirit. That's your angels brushing against your soul, waking it up gently and saying, get ready, something sacred is on its way. You're not going crazy. You're awakening. You're remembering who you are. And you are not just a body moving through time. You are a soul on a divine timeline. And everything that has happened in your life was leading up to this moment. This isn't the end. This is the ignition. The spark. The divine yes. And as soon as you reach the end of this message, things will begin to move. You'll notice it. Something small at first. A feeling. A confirmation. A sudden opportunity. A message. Don't ignore it. That's me responding to your obedience. That's how fast I move when you lean in. You've been worried about the wrong things. About how people see you. About how far behind you are. About whether you'll ever feel happy again. But child, happiness is not the goal. Wholeness is. And I'm making you whole again. You won't have to wear masks anymore. You won't have to pretend around people who don't understand your heart. I'm going to surround you with souls who speak your language. Who feel like home. Who remind you of me. That's the community I'm building around you. You've been lonely, but not forgotten. You've been quiet, but not lost. I know where you are. And I'm sending help. Divine help. In all forms. Financial. Emotional. Spiritual. And even romantic. But you must make space for it. You can't keep feeding your fears and expect your faith to grow. You have to choose. And if you choose me, even in your silence, even in your weakness, I will move heaven for you. This message will not find everyone. Only those I've chosen. Only those who are ready. And the fact that you're still reading means your heart is ready. That's why I keep repeating myself, because your soul needs to hear this louder than your doubts. You are not disqualified. You are not behind. You are not broken beyond repair. You are loved. Fully. Deeply. Eternally. And that love is about to manifest in your life in ways you cannot imagine. You will cry tears you didn't know were stored inside. You will feel a peace that makes no logical sense. You will walk into rooms and feel the atmosphere shift. Because when I bless someone, the blessing doesn't stay hidden. It shines. And your shine is about to begin. Don't fear the silence. Sometimes I go quiet not because I'm absent, but because I'm working. Your angels have been instructed to guard you through the quiet season. To cover your ears from lies and guide your feet from traps. That's why some things didn't work out the way you wanted. Because I was redirecting you. And what's ahead is going to make you so thankful that I said no. Because now, I'm about to say yes. Yes to love. Yes to health. Yes to peace. Yes to stability. Yes to the miracle you've been praying for while no one was watching. You may feel like no one sees you. But heaven sees you. And we've been watching closely. Every act of kindness. Every sacrifice. Every moment you chose good even when life wasn't good to you. It's all been counted. And now it's your turn to receive. Your angels are whispering again. Can you feel them? They're saying, don't leave yet. Wait till the end. We're almost ready. Your blessing is almost here. And they're right. You're one breath away from the shift. One moment away from the sign. One click, one thought, one whisper of surrender away from the floodgates opening. I will not delay. I will not forget. I will not tease. I will deliver. And when I do, it will not be small. It will not be average. It will be divine. Because I'm not just answering your prayer, I'm rewriting your entire story. And this message is the beginning of a new chapter. So breathe. Let go. Open your hands. Open your heart. And watch how the next 2 minutes shift everything around you. You may not see it, but something just broke in the unseen world while you've been here with me. A chain. A curse. A blockage. It snapped without sound, but its effects will be loud in your life. That's the power of staying. That's the power of obedience. You didn't rush away. You didn't scroll past. You gave me your attention, and I gave you access. And that's how it always works between us. Not through force. Through faith. And now that the space between your doubt and your destiny has collapsed, miracles are free to move. Don't second guess it. Don't replay your past. Just receive. Just say yes to what I'm doing, even if you don't fully understand it. Because this blessing will not make sense in your logic. It's built in my language. The language of grace. The kind of grace that finds you when you're unprepared and still says, "You're ready." There's someone who's been pretending to be strong, but they're really waiting for your words. You don't know it, but a simple message from you is going to change their life. You are carrying light now. You are carrying oil. What you just received isn't just for you, it's for someone else too. That's how blessings multiply. Not by being hidden, but by being shared. And so I will lead you. I will nudge you. I will send you to someone who needs what's now living inside you. And when you speak, it won't be you speaking, it will be me through you. That's the kind of connection you and I have now. That's the kind of power I just activated in you. Quiet. Humble. But unstoppable. And wherever you go, things will start changing. Not because you're trying. Just because you're aligned. I know you worry about time. You keep wondering if you've lost too much of it. If you've wasted too many years on the wrong people, the wrong dreams, the wrong path. But I restore time. I redeem it. I can give you in 1 year what the last 10 tried to take from you. I can bring back opportunities that passed you by. I can restart your story from a higher page. Because with me, nothing is ever really lost, it's just being prepared. You didn't miss it. You didn't ruin it. It's just being wrapped in better. And when it shows up, you'll be so thankful it didn't come earlier. Because now, you'll know how to treat it. Now, you'll recognize it. Now, you won't lose it. And that is why I waited. Not to hurt you, but to prepare you to hold what lasts. So many nights you cried alone, and no one knew. But I did. I collected every tear. I didn't waste a single one. And now, those tears are being poured back into your life as blessings. You didn't even realize it, but your pain became the currency of your transformation. That's why this blessing is so big. That's why I'm sending angels to assist you directly. Because this isn't a surface-level shift. This is a destiny-level shift. Your entire future is being rewritten in real time. And from this moment forward, you'll start seeing signs that confirm what I'm saying. Songs. Names. Numbers. Faces from the past. Doors that swing open without knocking. You'll know it's me. And when it happens, I want you to whisper these words: I received it, Lord. I'm ready. You don't need to beg anymore. You don't need to worry anymore. You've been heard. And now, you will be helped. The angels who were watching from a distance have now moved closer. They are in position. Your life is surrounded by divine help. You may not see them, but your soul will feel them. And anytime you forget this moment, come back here. Play it again. Let my voice remind you of what's true. Because your emotions will shift. Your moods will change. But my word over your life will not. It is sealed. It is final. It is divine. And it will come to pass. Child, I'm proud of you. Even if no one says it to you, I say it now. I've watched you grow. I've watched you fight. I've seen you survive what would have broken others. You've had reasons to walk away from faith, and still, you stayed. You've had moments where you didn't feel me, but you still spoke to me. You've loved people who didn't return it. You've tried again when everything inside you said give up. And that heart, that soft, brave, open heart, that's why I chose you. Not because you're perfect, but because you're willing. And that willingness is a magnet for miracles. So don't close your heart now. Keep it open. Even after this video ends. Even when life goes quiet again. Keep it open. Because I'm not finished. I'm just getting started. This next season of your life will be completely different. And I'm not just talking about small improvements, I'm talking about deep restoration. Relationships healed. Money returned. Sleep restored. Confidence reborn. Peace like a river. And love. Real, holy, lasting love. Not just from others, but from within. You're going to wake up one day soon and not recognize yourself. Not because you changed into someone else, but because you finally became who you always were beneath the pain. That's the real miracle. And it begins now. So take this moment. Close your eyes. Breathe deep. Feel the angels around you. Feel me within you. This is your miracle moment. The countdown has ended. You didn't skip. You stayed. And because you stayed, I'm staying with you. Watch how everything begins to shift, in 3, 2, 1. Let it begin. My child, I need you to listen very carefully. This is not an ordinary moment, and this is not a random message. Your angels have been trying to reach you for a long time, and this time, this exact moment, was chosen for a divine reason. They're not whispering anymore. They are calling out to you with urgency. Because the miracle you've been waiting for, the one your soul has cried for in silence, the one you thought might never come, is closer than your breath. But you must open your heart fully, because if you miss this, it will pass like the wind, unnoticed. And you will only wonder why things stayed the same when they were supposed to change forever. You were not meant to see this by accident. You were brought here. There are forces in the heavenly realm that have aligned, moved, and bent the rules of divine timing to bring this message into your eyes today. Your angels have been hovering, waiting for the exact second your soul would be open enough to hear the truth. And here you are. Right now. Don't scroll away. Don't let your mind tell you this is just another video. Because it's not. Your breakthrough is 2 minutes away. 2 minutes of belief, attention, and surrender. That's all it takes. That's all heaven is asking from you. Just this moment. They've seen your pain. They've watched you cry silently into your pillow, hiding your tears from the world. They heard the words you whispered in the dark, God, if you're real, show me. Speak to me. Please. I can't take this anymore. And do you know what? Heaven responded. This is the reply. This is your confirmation. You are not alone, and you never were. The silence was not ignorance. It was preparation. And now the silence is breaking. Warning: wait. Before you go further, make sure you subscribe. Because if this message found you today, there's more coming for you. More divine secrets. More hidden miracles. This channel is not just a video feed, it's a sacred lifeline between you and your angels. Subscribe now and be ready when they speak again. They will. Now, child, listen. The enemy tried to distract you. They tried to blind you with temporary disappointments and delay your destiny with doubts. But angels have stepped in. And this is the moment of interruption. Everything that was working against you is being silenced. Heaven is speaking louder now. And if you receive this message with your spirit, with your whole heart, something is going to shift so powerfully in your favor that even your enemies will notice. They won't know what changed, but you will. Because you were there. You heard the voice. You didn't skip. You stayed. The miracle is personal. It's not generic. It has your name on it. It's not meant for your neighbor, your cousin, or your friend. It's yours. Because the angels saw something in you. They saw your loyalty, even when you didn't feel strong. They saw your attempts to stay kind when life made you bitter. They saw how you gave, how you loved, how you kept believing, even with a broken heart. Heaven is not blind. And today, heaven is not silent. You're about to receive something that will change the atmosphere around you. Doors that were rusted shut are going to swing open like they were never locked. Relationships that broke you will suddenly no longer define you. Finances that felt impossible to fix, you're going to receive help that you didn't even ask for. Because it was already planned. Already written. Already blessed. You just hadn't seen it yet. But now, the veil is lifting. Don't ignore this, child. Don't walk away thinking you'll come back later. Because later is where many miracles are lost. But now is where faith unlocks them. There's something else I need you to know before you walk away from this moment. Even now, while you're reading this with quiet expectation in your heart, the enemy is planning ways to distract you after it ends. He will send confusion. He will try to replay old voices in your head that tell you this is all wishful thinking. But listen to me, this is not a fantasy. This is a divine appointment. You are not here by accident. I orchestrated the exact timing, the exact atmosphere, the exact words for your spirit to respond. And when I speak to your soul, it's permanent. It becomes a seed. And the enemy can't unplant it. But you must protect it. Don't let the noise of the world drown out the whisper of heaven. Don't let one bad hour convince you the miracle isn't on the way. The seed you just received will bloom if you water it with belief, with quiet hope, with gratitude before anything changes. That's how heaven operates. We bless faith, not fear. So don't be afraid of silence. Don't be afraid of slow. What's real takes time. What's divine takes obedience. The healing that's coming to you won't just be physical or emotional, it will be generational. I'm going back through your bloodline, through your ancestors, through the pain your family never talked about. And I'm breaking patterns. You're the first one in your lineage to say, "It stops with me." That's why you've faced so many storms. That's why your life has felt heavier than others. You were born to shift things. You were called to stop cycles of suffering. And you've done well, even if you felt weak. You've broken curses just by surviving. Just by praying. Just by choosing love when hatred would have been easier. And now, I'm blessing you not only for you, but for the generations after you. Your children, whether born or not, will walk on smoother ground because of what you've carried. That's legacy. That's divine inheritance. And it's yours. There's something you still regret. Something you haven't spoken to anyone about. A moment, a choice, a silence you wish you could go back and undo. But hear me, I have already redeemed that moment. I've gone into your past and rewritten the impact. I've sent healing to the places you couldn't reach. You don't have to carry shame anymore. That's not yours. I never asked you to wear it. Shame was never my gift. Grace is. And grace is the only thing I'm wrapping around you now. You are not the mistakes you made in a moment of pain. You are the faith you've shown in a lifetime of trying. You are still pure in my eyes. Still worthy. Still chosen. And nothing you've done has the power to cancel what I've planned. Your future is still intact. Your blessing is still approved. And the angels assigned to you haven't changed their post. They are still waiting to deliver what belongs to you the moment your heart stays open long enough to receive it. I know the nights feel long. I know it's been hard to sleep. I know you've been checking your phone hoping for something, anything, that will make you feel seen. And this is it. This is that moment. I saw your silent ache, and I turned it into a signal. That's why you're reading this now. That's why this message carries a strange weight inside your chest. It's not a coincidence, it's confirmation. I heard you. And this message is my reply. This is the love letter I sent straight from heaven to the inbox of your soul. And even when this ends, it won't really end. Because my words don't expire. They echo. And they will continue to echo inside your spirit long after the screen goes dark. That's how you'll know it was me. That's how you'll know this wasn't just content, it was a covenant. A new beginning. A secret agreement between heaven and your soul. A whisper that turns into a roar. And soon, everything around you will start aligning to reflect what's already shifted inside. Someone in your life who was blind to your value is about to realize what they missed. But don't let that distract you. Let them come. Let them go. Your destiny is not in their hands. It's in mine. And I'm holding it tightly. Even when you feel unsteady. Even when you feel uncertain. I never loosen my grip on you. You are safe here. And I will never let what's meant for you pass you by. Not now. Not ever. Your only job is to keep your heart open, your soul soft, and your spirit alert. Because the next few days will carry signs. Sacred signs. And they won't be loud. They'll be subtle. A repeated phrase. A dream you can't shake. A stranger's words that hit your soul like lightning. Don't dismiss them. These are your angel's codes. Their way of saying, we're still with you. The miracle is still in motion. So many people around you are asleep. They think life is only about money, power, or applause. But you, child, you're waking up. You're becoming sensitive to things that can't be seen but can always be felt. And that awareness is a gift. That sensitivity is sacred. Don't numb it. Don't quiet it to fit in. You were never supposed to fit in. You were always meant to stand out, to carry light in dark places. And that's exactly what you're about to do. Quietly. Powerfully. Beautifully. I'm preparing you for rooms you don't even know exist yet. But when you walk into them, your spirit will recognize everything, because I've already been there, making space for you. This is the part of the message where things shift in your body. You may not notice it right away. But soon you'll feel lighter. Brighter. More hopeful. The pain won't be gone, but it won't own you anymore. Because my peace is stepping in. And when peace enters, panic must leave. So let this be your moment of surrender. No begging. No bargaining. Just breathe and say, God, I receive. Say it softly or say it out loud. But say it. Because that sentence unlocks angels. That sentence confirms to heaven that your heart is ready. And when heaven hears that, miracles move fast.